Hi, I'm Linda and welcome to Barlates Body Blitz Standing Pretzel. So for today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat and something to hold on to that's approximately rib cage height. You can use the top of a chair if you don't have a bar. We're going to start off with a light warm-up. So I want you to stand with a V position and we're just going to lightly hold on to that bar. You can place your hand at your waist, come down in a curtsy lunge so your legs are still turned out, and then bring your leg up. So it's down and up. We're stopping at the top for just a little second and we're bringing that leg up nice and high. We're just trying to get the blood flowing throughout our lower body. So as you come down, hinge back with your glutes and try to keep your back flat. Pull your belly button into your spine and keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. It's down and up, down and up. 8, 7, sink lower as you get warmer. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep your leg up, turn it so your foot and your knee are in line, and we're just going to rotate to the front and the back. Just rotating your knee forward and to the back. So your toes poking right around. You can let your upper body move with this. We're just trying to open up our hip flexors here and start activating our glutes. Just go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to extend your leg and we're going to do large circles all the way around. Doesn't matter which direction because we're going to change in a minute. I want a big circle. Your toe is pointed. Your knee is facing the front at all times, so don't let it turn up to the ceiling on the up. All the way around and around. Your supporting leg is soft. Your weight is in the heel of the supporting leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going the other way. So for me it's to the front and around. Big circles. As if you're drawing a big circle on the opposite wall there. Remember, your kneecap is facing the front. Your outer thigh is up to the ceiling at all times. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now we're going to start. So what I want you to do is face both your legs at 45 degrees towards the bar. Place your arm, your whole forearm on the bar, and then scoot yourself back a bit so your back is flat, your tummy's pulled in. From here, I want you to rotate open. So you've got a nice open position and your knee, your foot are in line. Your leg is up at hip height and you're tucking your hips forward. So that's very important here. You need to tuck forward so that each time you are pushing and lifting that leg, you're actually working against the tuck. That will make it much more difficult. So in this position, make sure your knee is behind your hip. Don't let it come forward like this, okay? That's the most important part of this standing pretzel. So you're tucking your hips forward and then start raising. Up and up, up and up. So if you want to stay upright like I am, you will feel it in this muffin top hip area, and that's a bonus. But if you're finding it a little bit too tough, you can lean right into it, and that will take that hip area out of the equation, and you'll feel it a little bit more in your outer thighs. Okay, so it's up to you. I like to stay up here, gives me some bonus squeezing, and you're really focusing on keeping that leg up and keeping it back. So you're already starting in a position where your glutes are engaged, and then you're moving up from that point. Okay, you're never dropping that leg below hip height. Keep it up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're poking back, back. So once again, draw that imaginary line there and don't let your knee come forward. You're poking back, your leg is on the same horizontal plane. Don't let your foot drop, and you're pushing your toe to the back wall. And every time you're doing that, you're squeezing your glutes, and remember that tuck in your hips. Very important. Okay, you're pushing your pelvis forward. That is going to increase that intensity because you're working against that tuck, creating more resistance. 8, 7, slow count. 6, keep your leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep your leg up. We're doing small circles with your leg bent. So these might feel a little bit awkward, but just imagine you're drawing a circle on the opposite wall with your knee. Keep it up. Your leg should be starting to shake here. Remember, you can always lean over like this to give your hip and your oblique a rest. But if you can, stay up. We're nearly going the other way, and after that, it's going to be a break. So keep your leg up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reverse it. Reverse. Don't let your knee come forward. Keep it back. Reverse. Reverse. Try to keep your foot in close to your glutes. Are you tucking your hips forward? Don't forget. Reverse. Reverse. Really feeling that. Shaking, shaking. Shake to change, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Just bend into that. Bit of an attitude position there. Release that. We're not done. We have to go back into that same position. So remember, align yourself perfectly. Tummy is in. Then bring your leg up. Now we're going back and up. Poke back and up. Back, up. So you're going right back and then up. Back and up. You're never dropping. You're going back and lifting. Always lifting, never lowering. Back and up. Squeeze it. Are you tucking your hips? It's important. Back and up. Back and up. I know it burns, but you can do it. I believe in you. Back and up. Don't drop your foot. It's tempting to let your foot drop lower than your knee, but you don't want to do that. Back and up. Back and up. Keep going. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Another little quick break. Deep breath in. Oxygen to the muscles. Okay, back into that same position. Leg up, squeeze your glute, tuck your hips. Now remember how we did that poke behind? This time we're extending the leg front. Poke behind, extend and hold for a second. Poke behind, it's extend and hold. It's poke and extend. You're keeping your leg up. This is a larger range of motion, so it's actually easier. So think of this as a time that you can really focus on your form because you're not in excruciating pain here. This one's a bit easier. Keep your leg up. Push your toe behind you. Here your knees facing the wall and now your toes facing that same wall. Rotate all the way. Push. I want you to straighten that leg all the way, pointing your toe. Around 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, stretch it for a second. Okay, last little bit. This one's not so bad. It's a standing diamond. Okay, so come back into that position where your legs are in a V, and we're going to bring this leg up. I want your toe just underneath your knee. So it's in a position where you can push into that leg without it hurting. We're going to stand really upright through our chest, and then we're going to just rotate that leg to the back. back, back. So once again, try not to let it come too far forward. I want it a small motion. I want you to think about squeezing that glute on the back. Push, 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 push. Maybe help yourself by using that hand, adding a bit of resistance there. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. You're pivoting on that foot and you are pushing back. Try not to move the rest of your body. Keep really still. Squeeze both your glutes into fists here. That will increase that. Keep going. Just push. Push. Tuck your hips forward. Push. Push. We're going to do a few more, but we're going to raise up on our toes for a balance challenge. Keep going. Raise up. Readjust. Hold your tummy in. That will help you to balance. Up on your tippy toes. Push. Push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Just step out and we're going to come down and up and stretch out all those muscles. Sink down low. Let your legs fall open wide. Down and up. A few more like this and then we're going to the other side. You survived it. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Let's move to the other side. Okay, ready for the other side? So we're starting with that warm up. So your feet are in a V position and we're just going to come behind and up. So it's like a curtsy lunge. Raise your leg. Nice and gentle. We're trying to hold it for a second at the top there. Down. Large range of motion. All the way up. Keeping your outer thigh leading this movement. So don't turn your knee up to the ceiling. Go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep your leg up and we're coming forward and back. So I want you to poke your toe to the back, then bring your knee to the front. You can lean into this, trying to mobilize that hip. Keep breathing. Keep your leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're doing that large range of motion circle to the front. So imagine you've got a crayon in between your toes and you're trying to draw a circle on the far wall. Your kneecap stays facing the front the whole time. And large range of motion all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then reverse it. Back and around. And around. Really feeling that heat building in the side of the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So facing your feet on an angle, you're placing your hand down, you're hinging forward with a flat back. Walk your feet back slightly, then you're lifting your leg. So remember, your foot, your knee are in line, your leg is up at hip height, and it's behind your hip. So if you had a straight line here, your leg is not forward, it's back. I want you to tuck your hips forward and stay tucked. Your upper body is relaxed and just start raising from here. This other leg can be bent slightly or it can be straight, whatever's most comfortable. Don't lean too much weight on your arm, it's really just for balance. And you will feel that straight away. Up and up. One of your sides might be a little bit tighter and you might not be able to raise as high, but that's okay. We'll just keep trying and keep strengthening until we even out all of those imbalances. Up and up. So remember, you're trying to squeeze that glute, tuck that hip forward, keep your tummy in, neck is long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now to the back. Back. So you're starting in line and then you're poking back from there. You're not letting your knee come forward. It's back. The emphasis is back. Every time you poke that toe to the back wall, you squeeze that glute. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Keep it up. Your oblique is really feeling this as well. That's a good thing. It's getting stronger. Hold your tummy in to protect your core. All the way back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now circles. Circles. It doesn't matter if you go to the front or the back because we're going to change. So just go as high and as tight as you can, and you should be shaking here. I'm shaking. I've been doing a lot of work with the resistance loop lately, so I've fatigued my outer thighs already today, so I can feel this in a mega way. Around, keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other way. Around. Keep going. To the front now for me. I'm trying to keep my knee and my foot in the same horizontal plane. I'm breathing through it. I'm keeping my leg back. I'm not letting it drift to the front as I get tired. My supporting glute is really on fire too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, lean over, really stretch that out. Attitude to just stretch out that tired outer thigh, but we're not done, so make sure you align yourself again. Okay, leg back up. Now it's back and up, back and up. Tuck your hips. Don't forget your form as it starts to get harder. Just tuck your hips to the front. Back and up. Back from that center line and then up. Back and up. Really burning. This is where you're sculpting. This is where you're chiseling those glutes. Okay? This is what counts. That burn you feel, that lactic acid buildup is what's changing your muscles back there. You're recreating the shape of your outer thighs and glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, put it down, stretch it. We can do this, can't we? We did it on the other side, so we can do it here. Okay, angle yourself, same thing. It's up, so now do you remember? We're coming to the front, extend, poke behind. Front, extend long, poke behind. Your knee never faces the ceiling, poke behind. Front, extend long, poke behind. So your knees facing this wall, now your toes facing the back wall. You're coming all the way around. You're creating a semicircle with your leg. Keep going. You're nearly done. You need to challenge yourself. Don't give up just because it burns. Work through the burn, breathe through the pain, and that is where the results live. Let's do 5 more. It's 1, and back, and 2, all the way back. Don't let your leg drop. 3, and back, 4, and back. Last 1, and back. Awesome job. So stretch that out. Last little bit, just that diamond and we're done. Okay. Stand with your feet apart. We're going to bring that foot to the inside and we're going to stand upright and push back. So your neck is long here. Try to keep your knee in line with that hip and push back. Don't let it gain a lot of momentum. Don't let it swing to the front. Keep it to the side and push back. Hold your tummy in. Really keep still through the remainder of your body. You're just pushing with that outer thigh and hip, opening up through the inner thighs, squeezing your glutes every time. Squeeze your glutes to the back. Keep going all the way. If you want to push on your leg to help it go further back, you can. It's psychological, it doesn't really work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just a few on the toe. I forgot, so we've got extra reps. Come up and just a few more on the toe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Come down. Stretch down. We're stretching in opposition. Trying to get all of that blood flowing back into every area. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. Add it on to one of my upper body or abs workouts, or do a stretch segment afterwards, and I'll see you next time.